Welcome back to Game Devs Play Games, where we beat Resident Evil 7.
I know, probably.
I mean, this is supposed to be the final battle, ostensibly.
The final countdown, are you defending? Are you guarding? Is that you guard?
It is.
What a weird friggin' guard. He's like,
maybe I just have to like
run away.
Oh.
Get away, get away.
Oh, I see. I probably have to just like run and then guard.
I don't think you're supposed to run out the door though.
Yeah, the door is really not the
I think you're supposed to get closer to her.
Yeah. So I'm supposed to run, then she's like, get away! And then I guard. Like this. And I'm like, ow, my hand. And then I run closer, and then she does this, and then I go, ow, my hand.
My hand. Well, okay.
Ow.
Oh. Oh no, you may want to heal yourself.
Listen, man, if I die, then I die.
That's fair. Actually,
do I just shoot her? Maybe I just shoot her. I'm a shooter.
Nope.
Leave me alone.
I think you're doing the opposite of what you need to do.
Listen. Ow.
Don't waste your magnum shots. What if you're actually doing the right thing and then like...
I don't know, man.
I mean, I think you're supposed to get closer to her. I think you were doing the right thing. And you just didn't guard that one time.
I was like, not getting super close. Maybe I have to equip this? Maybe that's part of it. I'll do that after I... Wow, I'm not dead. Thought I was dead. Alright, let's see. Can I equip this? Nope. Alright, well that's not it. I kind of wanted to die anyway.
You know, it's a good idea.
The biggest boss fight that ever boss fight. I assume after we do this, like, something happens.
Defend. I think you better get closer to it, yeah.
Maybe I just gotta get on, like, the other side. Yeah, there we go. Ow. Alright, now I'm on the other side, and now I'll just kind of, like, scale the walls, because she's close to this wall, so...
And so I'll see a little closer, but yeah, what's up, man? You're good,
yeah, there we go. Here we go.
You're good.
Got her.
Is she even really there?
I guess we'll find out.
It can't be the final boss, though.
No, this is gonna be more than this. Oh, we were right.
Oh, shoot, all along.
Because you kill us.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think it ends here.
You become like the biggest goopy guy.
Oh, ew.
Oh no. Oh, should we become a big old goopy guy? No? That can't be it. Okay.
The room is the goopy guy.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll keep this machine gun for now.
Oh no! That's so gross. Wait, just guard.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, she's like a big old spider thing.
Do I like shoot her in the eyes?
You know what you use? The rocket launch. Oh wait.
I know. There's no cases either. Yeah. Do I shoot her in the eyes? I'm not really sure.
Remote bomber. Outer remote bomber. I don't actually know what.
Oh god. Oh, she's just getting closer. Ah! Oh Jesus!
I don't think you're supposed to get that close.
No!
Maybe you are. If you really didn't take damage, I think you're supposed to do that.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're supposed to.
Wow.
Maybe?
So was that just like a place for us to lose all of our ammo? Or maybe this is the bad ending? I'm not sure, man.
Like you look?
Oh, yeah, that must have had to happen. Wow, kind of sucks that I wasted my magnum shots during that. Oh. Ow.
Are you just stuck there?
Yeah. Ah, jeez, man.
What the hell can you do down there, though? I mean, it's like you have to take a beating.
Yeah, maybe I have to hit her arms. Ah!
Oh, no.
Unless all of this is just supposed to happen, and I'm just wasting my ammo. Ooh. I really don't know.
I just wanted a family.
Gross eye. Oh, well, I got out. Man, poor Ethan.
Dude, this dude, man.
Oh, look, it's the case. I wonder if it'll let me interact with it.
That would be so funny.
Use it? Oh. So maybe that's why they're having us waste our ammo, because it doesn't really matter. Oh, shit. Oh, that was it. That was it. Just gotta get her in the eye. Oh, shit. Nope, nope. Oh, no. Probably dead.
Do it now, do it now. Oh, no.
It won't let me. You are dead.
Manage items.
Ah, well. Okay, well, at least they give us the opportunity to,
Because they probably know, they're like, yeah, we didn't give you a case.
And, like, they know that it's gonna reload us here, so...
You skip this for now.
Nope. That's alright. You. Alright, well, this time I'll go all out with my ammo. I mean, it may not even really matter.
Yeah, right? Who cares? I mean,
yeah.
If we die, then we just start back with the ammo again.
I think that's the point, is that this isn't supposed to... Our ammo, it doesn't matter until that final moment when we get that gun.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks if that's true, because it's like, well... Does our loadout really matter? Does any of this matter? I don't know. Shit.
What does it mean there's less damage you take, you know, like...
That's true. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Y'all like, boop-a-doop? A boop-a-doop?
Okay.
I blew them both up at once. I guess that makes sense, though. Almost felt like that sped it up.
Yeah, it kind of did. It was like,
Maybe that's the point of shooting. It's a little weird still, but, you know, to each their own.
Game it up.
Do you think that not having fail conditions, though, for these other segments kind of hurts this idea of it being a boss battle?
I don't know yet. I mean, I guess I want to see how the rest of the boss battle plays out before
that's not gonna...
That's just, ooh.
Yeah, that's fair. It feels, there were a couple of boss battles in Final Fantasy 15 that Nathan and I were just kind of naysaying because what we did didn't matter.
Right, like the Leviathan fight?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the other boss battles in this game, it did matter, because all the fail conditions were real fail conditions.
Right.
And I get that they want to make for an interesting cinematic sequence. I don't know. I feel like given... agency doesn't actually exist here. I can make the choice to shoot, but it doesn't do anything?
That's fair.
And I wanted to not die, so...
So we all have our problems.
The thing about this sequence, too, with her being like, I just wanted a family, I think kind of answers that question that we kind of start asking from the other documents of, like, why does she have this family thing going on? Like, does she actually want it, or is it just easier to control people with that mentality? And this just sort of straight up answers that. It's just like, she just wanted a family.
Okay.
But, you know, maybe there's truth to it also. In the face. Yeah, do I have to hit her in the eye? Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter. Just hitting her in the face in general. What is this gun? Is that it? It must be, because it took my gun away. Wah. Wah.
Wario.
Wario.
Oh. Rocks.
Ew, ew, get it off.
It's her head matter. Ooh, gross. What if Ethan was a germaphobe?
This would not be his game. Playing it safe. I wonder if that's based on the choice we made. Just a memory now. So we did it. That's it. That's the final boss battle.
I guess so. The nightmares finally
What a weird final boss battle. It didn't, like, the boss battle with Jack felt way more intense. Even the Marguerite one felt way more intense than this one did.
Who's this guy? Just reveal their umbrella.
Well, I think Umbrella doesn't actually exist anymore. I think it turned into something else.
Oh.
I'm glad we found you.
You look kind of skinny, buddy. Your face is a little...
I'm Chris Redfield. He says he's Chris Redfield.
He actually doesn't look like Chris in some of the other games.
But he said last name's Redfield, man.
Wasn't Leon supposed to be in this game too? Or am I thinking of a different game? I feel like we had this conversation.
Hey, look.
Well, she's dead.
The uncanny valley. Is he just gonna throw out the window?
I mean, thanks, Chris Redfield. You got here a little too late, though.
I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses. Bye, baby.
Goodbye.
Yep. I would do the same thing to that boy. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty
new
fair.
phone, who dis?
Tony. That's like the tagline for our entire playthrough of this.
Who dis?
New phone, who dis?
They say it when one door closes and the other opens. Ooh, great. And let's get those corny dialogues.
Tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Me and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way.
Oh,
But now Evelyn's
I guess Umbrella does still exist. So is Chris working for Umbrella then? That doesn't seem right. What was he? Who was he working with in Resident Evil 5? I thought that was a different group.
And the only other door I can see is closed.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless Umbrella was like, well, we got to clean up the shit that we just messed up.
Oh, look what they did. Nah, see what they did. See that.
So, okay. I guess this was the bad ending. Oh, maybe this is like...
Song again.
It is that song again. Oh, this is the credits.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe something happens after the credits. So,
a couple minutes.
ostensibly, we got the bad ending. At least that's what it sounds like, based on what people have been saying to us.
All my doors are closed.
Yeah. So I wonder what the quote-unquote good ending is. Like, maybe Mia's actually alive.
You gotta take her back with you, I guess.
It does feel kind of odd that we save Zoe and she immediately dies. It's like, what was the point of making us choose that?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It feels arbitrary. I'm not...
Well, if you take Mia, does Zoe not die, you know?
Yeah, I guess that's the thing.
Oh. That's Mia. Missing Mia.
So, do you think that... I guess on the positive side, that choice didn't really lead us to a bad ending. It was just a not as good ending.
Yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't that bad. It's just like, well, nothing matters anymore.
Mm-hmm. It's not like... A good example might be like Life is Strange at the end of that game. If you make the quote-unquote bad choice, it's a legit bad ending. Like, it's still like you win, but it doesn't feel good.
So you don't feel like you really won.
Whereas this is like, no, we still survived. We didn't leave with Mia like we came here for. But, you know...
Yeah, but no, I think we should definitely stream the other ending.
Yeah, so we were talking about this off camera. If you guys want to see the other ending, which you could always just YouTube it too, and you don't have to wait for us. But if you want us to go through it and see it and talk about it,
next little stream day, we'll do that.
Well, I'm gonna try to get us to start streaming at least once whenever we're done with a longer series. I want to stream and just kind of wrap up anything that we haven't done.
Yeah.
So in this case, we can come back to Resident Evil 7, just stream that finale, making the good choice.
Yeah.
And we can kind of recap on everything that we took away from the experience of this game.
Absolutely.
Because I think that there's something particularly valuable in kind of taking like a step back and looking back on our experience and reevaluating kind of how we felt about the experience and what they did well and what they might not have done as well.
Absolutely.
It sort of like, I like to think of it as like a GDPG postmortem.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to look at it that way. It's kind of like, hey, what do we learn from this game, and what can we take away that's good, bad?
Mm-hmm. And since we've been bad at streaming in general, I think that's a really good justification for us to spend the time to stream. And I hope you guys are into that idea too, because I just like random streams here or there don't seem like they're gonna fit into our schedule as much as I hoped that they would.
Yeah, but I mean, we stream once a month. We might be able to knock out. That'd be fun.
Yeah, or at least post.
Yeah, post games and stuff like that.
Of course, we have to wait for these episodes to release before we do that stream. But
yeah, so you'll be seeing us sometime in December with this stream.
Yeah, this one will go up. How many did we record today?
We did.
This is 4?
2, 4, 6.
6? So, 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, 10th, 12th. This should go up the 14th if I'm remembering correctly.
If I'm doing my maths right, so just in time for Christmas.
So we'll probably do the stream close to that time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, obviously after this episode releases, but... Thanks, buddy.
Rope finale.
So I guess, like, any last thoughts on the experiences in general?
Altogether, I'm really impressed with this game. I think that they that what could have turned out really one-dimensional became a pretty three-dimensional game. I still think there's some other things they could have done, but altogether, I can't complain and say that they didn't do anything to make this an interesting game, because I think they absolutely did. I think that they were treated to a very... Why are some people voicing Chris Redfield?
Maybe it's all, like, different localizations.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway...
Usually they have, like, a localized
and
section, but...
And I think they did a good job making this a fun three-dimensional game. And I really, really am impressed with the moment where you meet Jack again, and he's like, just save my family. I would have liked to have seen a little more aftermath to see if anything happened with them. But at the same time, that's not really what the point of this game was.
I think it's pretty safe to assume that they're all dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, altogether, I was a big fan of Resident Evil 7. I thought it was a cool game. There's a couple levels here and there that I would have loved to have seen fixed, but altogether, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I agree.
I really did.
I mostly feel the same way. This game, to me, I think my core criticism revolves around the fact that it's a lot more streamlined than I think Resident Evil 1 and 2 were.
Yeah. But it's a whole hell of a lot better than, like, 5 and 6. And
I don't know if I think that this game is better than Resident Evil 1 and 2. I never played 3. I think it's about maybe on par with 4. 4, I think, has better replayability than this one does.
Yeah.
Because I can get a new experience out of replaying 4, whereas this one, it's kind of just the same thing.
Right.
So maybe 4 is still better in my mind. And then this is absolutely a step forward when compared to 5 and 6.
So really, if they keep going in this direction and they keep taking risks like this, if that's their goal, I think we're going to end up with a pretty interesting rehash of the series. And I'm interested to know what's up with Chris Redfield and Umbrella Corp. Unless there's, again, I haven't really played many other games, so maybe there's something that happens in 5 and 6 that established that. If you guys know, please let us know below too, because
there's a lot of lore to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore to the game in general. And is this a reboot or is this a continuation?
This is a continuation.
Okay,
this is definitely not a reboot, because this is like the latest iteration of whatever kind of weaponized biohazard that Umbrella or whoever is developing, and that's just sort of what happens.
And dude, the molded or the goopy guys, as we've so lovingly referred to them this whole series, were really interesting. Was a really interesting bad guy. It was a kind of a cool villain. It was a cool monster.
They were all right. They did a good job kind of making a variety of enemies out of the one idea.
Yeah.
And like they all felt like they belonged in the same universe, which I think that was important.
Yes.
If you look at, like, even Resident Evil fell prey to this, where it's like you get these like crazy parasite guys But then you also get like giant sea monster.
Right.
How does that relate?
Right. You're like,
it does, but it doesn't.
And I think
really.
at the time, that it was just cool with games to make like big, crazy things. And so now games have got, at least some of these games have gotten better about being like, no, see, we're not gonna jump the shark on this one.
Well, I mean, all of the Resident Evil games, maybe not 6, but 5 and all the ones before it, they all did that where it was like, we're just throwing spooky monsters at you.
Like the sea monster fight in Resident Evil 4, absolutely.
Yeah, and like you fight a basilisk in Resident Evil 1.
Oh yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's like, why is it? What's up with this mansion?
Maybe Resident Evil 3 was better about it.
Yeah, Nemesis, and I never touched Nemesis at all.
Nemesis, and they had those tongue guys. Although the tongue guys, I think, existed in.
Oh,
the first
did you ever
one, too.
play what's it called? Code Veronica.
I have it. I've never played it.
Yeah,
I remember people generally liked it, if I recall correctly. I would love to play more Resident Evil games, though, on the show. I love survival horror, and while Resident Evil has kind of come in and out of that genre,
the early stuff is always the good stuff, so I'm always fine coming back to it after we do our next game or whatever.
And you know what? The games will always be better than the movies.
If the games ever are worse than the movies, I think that's when I'm done with them.
I like the first movie too.
Yeah, I never watched it, to be totally honest with you. I just,
after I saw the second movie, though, I really lost all hope that
You were
it
like,
would ever get good.
That's it.
It was just like, why is the main character using crazy psychic abilities? This is nothing to do with Resident Evil.
I mean, we can always do a Resident Evil series. We can just start playing through 1 and I mean, obviously we don't have to do 7, but maybe 7 was a good introduction into us hitting up Resident Evil. We could be a Resident Evil play channel for a while, you and I. I'll be okay with that.
We can hit up survival horror in general. There's a lot of survival horror games I've wanted to play, like Clock Tower.
Oh, yeah.
Or even Sweet Home, the game that the first Resident Evil was inspired from.
Sweet Home. We played a little bit of that that was the one we played on our Halloween episode, right?
No.
Which one did we play on our Halloween episode?
That was
the cabin.
Oh, why can't I remember the name of it? Shit. Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. What is the name of that?
Do you want to keep this running and see if there's anything at the end for these guys?
I think that there could be something at the end, so I don't want to skip that.
All right, well, I guess let's watch us just kind of chill while we're
What was that game?
getting in a more comfortable position. There we go.
Way to be. I mean, we could go back and finish that game too, because that
was a fun game.
We never finished it, and I liked that game.
That was a goofy game. I liked it.
It was a single episode playthrough. I remember that much.
Teams.
All right, what's in there? We have a lot of single.
I want to be in a special thanks.
So Sweet Home is a turn-based RPG, which was
almost at the end of it.
Arguably the first survival horror.
Oh, we're almost at the end, Chris. Wait.
Alone in the Dark. That's what it is.
Alone in the Dark.
We could play the modern remake of Alone in the Dark by Atari too. That was whoo. Hey, they use Wise. We use Wise at work. Wise is pretty normal.
Powered by Wise.
Wise.
Forcewick. Ho-ho. Binary Sonori. Testronic. Agile. T601.
It's a lot of stuff.
Oh, Toy Pebble. Whole Town.
Havoc. Everyone uses Havoc for physics.
Exlos.
Havoc is pretty good, actually.
Simply Gone. What's Simply Gone for? I've been seeing that a lot, too.
I don't know what Simply Gone does. Maybe it's some kind of... I mean, it sounds...
Getty Images.
Check out how they built the environment scenes in this, by the way. There's some crazy tech that went into building the like swamp setting. They use these crazy cameras, which we've actually been trying to figure out how to do something similar at work to have like really lush vegetation for environments, but have it in a VR game, because VR is super taxing on performance. But these guys managed to do it and not not require crazy performance. It works on PSVR. And PSVR is arguably the weakest of the core VR systems right now.
Yeah, right.
But the fact that they were able to make it work on that is astounding, because there's so much vegetation going on. But they use some really crazy stuff that I don't really totally understand how it works, but it's cool.
Yeah, right.
All right, and
it might just be difficult.
Oh, we get stats.
11 hours and 41 minutes, not bad. Hey, 15 out of 20, Mr. Everywhere is not bad. Antique coins, not bad.
Wow, so there's one extra antique coin that you don't need.
Yep.
We only needed 3 more. What a weird choice.
That's very strange.
That would really bother me, because then I'd be like, what do I do with this one coin?
Yeah, right. Item box.
Almost all the files. Item box is open. It doesn't tell me how many item boxes there
We
were.
used 29 healing items. That seems really low.
I died. Well, this is why we have so many restarts. I chose to die more often than...
That's fair. 24 restarts. Steroids used. We only used 1 stable. Yeah, we kept going for the roids.
Unlock difficulty madhouse weapon. What?
And they give you the Albert. So if you replay the main game,
Really?
you get the Albert early on.
Is that the gun that I used at the very end?
Yep.
I like that. That's really cool. The secrets of defense will be added to the item box in the main game. Huh. That's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that's right. Additional
Not
free
a hero.
content. That's right.
Oh.
That's the stuff that already came out.
Oh, this came out?
Yeah. Remember
Oh,
how
yeah,
there's
spring
all those?
2017.
Yeah.
Feel like that means we have it. We also have the DLC,
Yeah,
so
we have all the DLC.
we can check that out in the stream too.
Yeah, so that is extra content. Yep.
Fan footage. Ethan must die.
Yep. Ethan, which his mommy had led him into his death over and over in this ultra high difficulty minigame. Recommend completing the minigame before trying this one. And then Jack's 55th birthday. It's Jack's birthday, but it's not just in presents. It's who wants. So find him some food as fast as you can.
Awesome. Okay, well, we'll have to do that during the stream then.
And then there's also like all the other stuff, man. There's the little mini series stuff, and yeah.
Cool.
All right, guys. Well, that was our playthrough of Resident Evil 7. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the videos, check out the rest of our stuff here at GDPG, and we'll see you on the next playthrough.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.